Hi everyone, my name is Rochelle Aguilera, and my research question is, what psychological and social factors influence positive online dating behaviors in young adults? So my hypothesis is young adults' positive online dating behaviors are guided by motivation and high self-esteem, along with the compatibility and attraction towards another individual. So here you get a sense of the psychological and social factors that may influence positive online dating behaviors. And for a scientific consideration, back to Conway and his colleagues, he mentions that there are certain preferences, such as age, height, ethnicity, that are filtered through online dating websites, which will then be sent to this website, which will be doing some, calculations and algorithms to give you your perfect matches based on the preferences that you chose in the beginning. However, it seems that there are not just preferences that influence, these positive behaviors. There are other things as well, such as, the person being motivated, having goals, wanting to meet someone, wanting to meet new people, as well as other things like falling in love with them for the first time or being very attracted to them once meeting them or talking to them in a text conversation or in a face-to-face meetup. So the importance of positive online dating behaviors research specifically mentions the perceptions of online dating. And as you see nowadays, we still have this interpretation of online dating as something as taboo, something that looks as weird, something that we're not used to. But maybe this online dating research may create a more positive effect on how people perceive online dating, and hopefully it can also break the stigma on online dating behavior as well by sensing that they are positives when finding someone, and that it is also able to find someone, not just through online but to real life means. Additionally, there's also the practical use of online dating that may be substantial, because what you apply to online dating you can possibly use to real life settings as well, such as how to talk to someone, um, being able to have a conversation for the first time and feeling, good about it. So you can actually use the qualities from online dating and apply them to what we're familiar with, which is that face-to-face interaction of meeting someone. So for this study, the design will be a qualitative study, and it'll be through participant observation as well as a descriptive and contextual research design, meaning that there will be surveys involved to collect data, and hopefully we get some more of these experiences from our subjects. And for my sample size, I hope to have, an even amount of females and males, 20 participants, either male or female, 23 to 29, to get that young adult era, that emerging adult era, and to have them be heterosexual only because we want to focus specifically on how heterosexuals meet people, because homosexuals may have a different perceptions, and we don't want to, combine the two or give more light to one orientation than the other. That will definitely skew results. And another variables that I would like to include are just people who have experience with online dating, who are knowledgeable about the sites, how they picked a particular person, why they were happy with their choice, and just experience such as how they met and what it entailed, and all these stories that we can see through meeting them for the first time. And for my data collection, I hope to do surveys on their experiences with online dating. The following categories would be motivation for online dating, selecting a partner, initiation, first impressions, and meeting in person. These will hopefully tackle the psychological and social factors of these behaviors for online dating. And the surveys will also include a person's self-esteem. So, we want to see how they take on the relationship, whether they have like confidence or negativity prior to online dating. And we would also like to look at the focus groups, such as just males, males to converse, females just to converse, and then have an open discussion with everyone to see how even perceptions are skewed when the opposite sex is there. That would be very interesting to look at. And post surveys will also be given 1 year after the study just to see, the impact of online dating and how these behaviors made a long-term positive or a long-term negative, and but hopefully positive because that's what we're studying. And for the results, I hope to have a clear understanding of the behaviors of both young adult male and females on their experiences with online dating, and we can get a sense of how these positive behaviors impacted, the successfulness of the relationship. And we want to see like their self-esteem and what baggage they carried prior to online dating, if they even have any. And we would also want to see the social environments, whether it's through where they meet online or what website or what did they do to meet in what environments they did to meet in person. What other factors other just those two specifically people that created a more of a sense of what is that important factor in meeting someone. And the other thing that I'd also like to, you know, have more results on is first impressions, the idea of compatibility and attraction and how those behaviors stir up upon meeting for the first time, and how these also play a role in just communicating with them through the online website. So I hope to have, a study on this where we can really see how online dating can be a positive impact in someone's life, and how that the stigma, there shouldn't even be a stigma in online dating, because once you get through those ropes of meeting someone and initiating something, then you can expect maybe possibly a long-term relationship. So and this is my reference, so if you have any questions, let me know, and thank you for listening. Bye bye.